You too. What it do? If you my fan, welcome back. You new to the channel, just call me Kinfolk. So look, now today we got Iann Dior, right? Nah, yeah, that's my fault, bro. I meant to remember your name so I could shout you out and let everybody know who brought this to my attention. So I don't be having no idea who these people are. I swear. But y'all be on it. Y'all be like, hey, you need to check this out because once again, it's truth in plain sight. So I look bro up. You know, it only taken me about 5 minutes to look it up, look up their name, do some little research and figure out, okay, yup, he's another shield. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly how it happened. So you already know the routine. We're gonna start with the symbolism. We're gonna go from the symbolism, we're gonna do the music videos, and then we're gonna touch on like his beginning in the industry, right? So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you can see, he's doing the infamous one eye symbolism, representing the all-seeing eye, which is the same eye on the back of your dollar. It does not mean the eye of God. This is not what they're getting across. They're getting across the eye of their God, right? Lucifer, the morning star, Lucifer, the light bearer. Albert Pike refers to Lucifer as the light bearer, and he's a 33rd degree Freemason, and he has shaped a lot of ideologies of the Freemasons even today. Albert Pike is even called basically the godfather of Freemasonry. So these are his ideologies, and they're still being used today. George Washington was also a Freemason. Most of your presidents actually were Freemasons. So a lot have passed on these same ideas and these same teachings, which is why you see it in the mainstream media today. You always see the one-eye symbolism. You always see the devil horns. You always see the 666 hand sign, with each influence that's in the mainstream media, because they run the mainstream media. So anybody that comes in and wants to become famous, you're going to show this same type of symbolism. You're gonna be aligned with these people in order to be famous. You're not just gonna be your own person just saying whatever you want. So when you come into this game, you want to be on top of the music industry, you want to be well known, you're gonna come in the game and you're gonna do things like this. You're gonna show the one-eye symbolism continuously, right? And he has dreadlocks, right? He has dreadlocks. So he has the excuse, oh, it's just his hair, bro. His hair could be in the way, right? So he has that perfect excuse. But why can I find so many pictures where so coincidentally, right, so coincidentally, one eye is always covered? It's not both, because your hair is like crazy, it's in the way. It's always in the way of one eye. So you have to understand, these people that are taking his picture, they understand the symbolisms and the things that have to be done and have to get across in these music videos, these photographs they take. The people that take these people pictures, they understand this, right? So you gonna continuously see this type of shit from every mainstream artist, right? Always got his one eye covered, always. It's never both eyes, because my hair is just so crazy, it's just in the way. It's just so crazy that it's just in the way of one eye. It's just always in the way of one eye, never both, just one, right? And he's wearing the black and white for the duality. Then one thing I noticed when I looked up the guy, I noticed that he was around another sellout, another industry plant, 24 karat golden, and peep the one eye symbolism once again in a music video. And I already did a video on 24 karat golden and where he admitted that he sold his soul. So that kind of explained a lot when I looked that up and I seen them together a lot. They actually had a #1 hit on the Billboard. It was called Mood, and it was the song. The song was the first, basically the first #1 hit for both of those artists. So this was their like big introduction to the mainstream world, was this song together, right? So that explained a lot for me right there. Like, these artists, their whole persona is manufactured. So when you have an industry plant like this, their rise to fame is going to be very quick.
I'm now gonna tell you why I think Iann Dior could be an industry plant. You're trying to tell me that you've been making music for 16 days and already have a P&B Rock feature and 450,000 plays on your SoundCloud? Do I look fucking stupid?
Right. And a lot of artists watch me, a lot of producers. So y'all know firsthand that an organic following does not happen that quick, right? Usually you start off in your house. It's a whole pyramid. You start from your house, you get the equipment that you're able to get, and within doing that, you're making a few mixtapes, right? So this guy Iann Dior, his first mixtape, which had 8 songs on it, it went on SoundCloud and it blew up. Like, his very first mixtape. After his very first mixtape, he made his very first album, right? So, and it usually doesn't happen like that. Like, I know artists can attest to this and say that you have a lot of body of work. As a real independent artist, you have a vast body of work. Now, I understand things blow up overnight. You know, you can blow up on TikTok and things like that. But to go from like nobody knows you at all to just a straight #1 Billboard hit, it's like, okay, this guy's an industry plant. He was planted here all along. Like, his whole persona was created just for this role. You see what I'm saying? One thing I noticed about him, he has a tattoo of a lightning bolt on his finger, on his middle finger, right? And we see that a lot without even noticing why. We notice this a lot in mainstream Hollywood. We see the lightning bolt a lot, right? This is from Anton LaVey, the Church of Satan. He also has the lightning bolt in the middle of the pentagram, which we already know what the pentagram represents by now, right? So where does lightning come from, right? Just to explain why this lightning bolt symbol is used in Hollywood, just think about it. Where does lightning come from? It comes from the sky. It comes from above. You could say heaven, right? The clouds. Now, where did Lucifer come from? He came from up above. He came from the heavens. You see what I'm saying? So that's what it symbolizes. It symbolizes the fallen angel. Now, not the lightning itself when you go outside and it start thundering, or, you know what I'm saying? You have to understand, Hollywood has a way of taking things and using it for its own meaning. It has a way of taking things and using it for its own meaning. So that's why you see this lightning bolt in situations where it doesn't even call for it. They're gonna figure out a way to implement that lightning bolt, right? And we've seen that with AC/DC. They even got a song called Highway to Hell. Keep the pentagram on his neck. So this is why you see the lightning bolt a lot in mainstream media. This is what it represents. It represents the fallen angel. Lucifer came from the sky the same way lightning comes from the sky. That's why you see Zeus. You see what I'm saying? That's why you seen Zeus with the lightning. Harry Potter. I just watched this the other day. They just put Harry Potter on HBO Max. I'm not even gonna lie. I forgot how fire the movie was, but then I started actually watching the movie, and I'm like, damn, they really making witchcraft and things like that sound like a cool thing to do. So they had us even when we was kids. We were fans of Harry Potter. See how they use these shows and use these movies and these things like that to program your children. Cause I thought this shit was cool at a point, and I even watched it the other day. I'm like, bro, this movie's fucking fire, like real shit. But then I started noticing, like, whoa, like they really trying to program you with this magic. You see what I'm saying? The movie Bought, the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Even Nickelodeon showed the lightning bolt right here with the one-eye symbolism with the pyramid. I mean, come on now. And this was on Nickelodeon. Lady Gaga. Right? So you see this a lot in the mainstream media. So, and also a scripture says, and he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. So this is why, and like I said, bro, I have to reiterate this, bro. I'm not a religious man, but I'm starting to understand that the Bible, it's a lot of things in the Bible that are coming to fruition today. And you have to understand as well, they taking everything from the Bible and they flipping it. And they're using it to their own meaning. So you have to like understand that. And it's a lot of people that say gematria, using gematria is a bad thing. But like I said, how are we going to expose people to the truth if we can't show you what they're using? If we can't show you the shit that they're using to be able to decode these fake news headlines, these scripted out rituals, that these artists, these famous people, they die on certain days for certain reasons. So if I can't use gematria to show you that, how else am I going to get it across to the people? We trying to wake the people up. I'm not trying to use gematria myself to convey a text message. I'm not using it myself to go kill somebody. I'm using it to show y'all, to show the people, look, bro, this shit is scripted out to the T. So on to the music video, right? On to the music video. This is Complicated by Iann Dior. So it starts off, he's in the bathtub full of either black goo or blood, and a lot of celebrities do the same thing where they sit in the tub. Eminem did the exact same thing, or it's like either like in this one it's like either like black goo, but here we can see that this is at least depicted as it was supposed to be blood, right? So this right here is ritualistic, right? You see a lot of celebrities, they always taking pictures in the tub, and the tub is never filled with water, right? So this is not, they're not doing this to show you how clean of a person they are. That's not why they showing you these artists getting in the tub, because if that was the case, then they would be washing up, they would be bathing. You see what I'm saying? It would be soap. Where's the soap? It's never soap. It's always something else. It's always blood. You got diamonds. ASAP Rocky, he's covered in money in the bathtub. Tupac covered in gold in the bathtub. It's never soap. Where's the soap at? Where's the water? If you just showing me how clean of a person you are, then it would be some type of water and soap. And why are they never in the shower? They're always laying in the tub. You see what I'm saying? This is ritualistic right here. And peep the monarch butterfly right here. We're gonna get into that later on, right? Lady Gaga was said to have performed satanic rituals in the bloody bathtub. A hotel housekeeper in London believes Lady Gaga performed a satanic ritual there last summer. The staff at the Intercontinental Hotel is speaking up about Gaga's stay to the Truthquake website. According To the staff, the Born This Way singer left a pool of red liquid in the bathtub of her suite, which resembled blood. Like I said, we don't know if it's actually blood or you know, they doing some type of ritualistic, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, some type of ritual in that tub. The staff member who cleaned Gaga's room said the star was bathing in blood as part of a satanic ritual. She described the bloody bathtub in detail, including the hotel concierge ignoring the incident. Lady Gaga left large amounts of blood in the suite during the stay this summer. The incident was reported to the concierge, who was told to put it out of her mind. So basically, she was told, just forget about it. Don't even speak on it. Just let it go. They doing the shit that they doing, and that's what it is. They've already told me to tell you not to give a fuck. Just go in there and just clean it up. You see what I'm saying? Because you have to understand, the people that are around them are in positions of power. So you think you finna go to and this story really didn't blow up like that. It wasn't on, you know, the fake news that they give you every day. It wasn't on like mainstream news. You see what I'm saying? Take this with a grain of salt though, because it could or could not be true. But just the fact that it was a bathtub, it's like, that's kind of like alarming, you know. Bobby Christina, which was Whitney Houston's daughter. So Bobby Christina was reported asleep in the bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles in 2012. The following morning, so that next morning, Whitney Houston was found dead in the bathtub at the same hotel, which coincidentally was the night before the Grammys. So the night before the Grammys, Whitney Houston was found dead in the bathtub in the hotel. And the day prior, Bobby Christina, the day before that, was found unconscious in the bathtub as well at the same hotel. Like, come on, bro. In January 2015, Whitney's daughter was found unconscious. So this is 2 occasions that she was found in the bathtub. So they was trying to take her out the same way they took her mother out. So in January 2015, so it seems like a failed sacrifice that keeps happening, because she keeps getting found unconscious in the bathtub. She was found in her home. She was in a coma for nearly 6 months. Then she tragically died from pneumonia on July 26, 2015. But what are the odds of you being found unconscious in the bathtub? The next day, your mother is found dead in the bathtub. Like, come on, bro. It's something to this bathtub, bro. This is a ritual taking place right in front of us. So back to him. He's showing himself in the bathtub as the opening scene. And peep how in the beginning of the music video, they make sure to show you the lightning bolt that's on his finger. They didn't show you the other side. They didn't pan to they didn't give you a close-up of his other hand. They made sure to show you this hand, right, with the lightning bolt on it, right? And he shows himself sinking into the pool, like just like Get Out, how he was sinking and he was, you know, in the sunken place. So this shows him in the sunken place, right? So as he's in the sunken place, and pay attention to the colors that he's wearing. These music videos are very specific on the colors that they use, especially when it's a mainstream artist. Everything that's in this music video is for a reason. Nothing is done on accident. These people will refilm it 1,000 times until they get it right. So you have to understand, everything in this video is for a reason. So pay attention to him wearing all white. Then he comes across this girl, right, that she's wearing all white as well. So he meets her in the sunken place. So basically in the sunken place, you're basically in the sunken place of your own body. So this will represent somebody that has gone under MK Ultra, Monarch mind control. But this represents someone that's mind has been split. So someone that has been under extreme torture, a lot of programming, their mind has been split into two. So at times, they are in the back seat of their own vessel. So this is what's being shown right here, and Get Out showed you the same thing when the mother put the black guy under hypnosis and he went into the sunken place. He was in the back seat of his own vessel. He couldn't do anything about it. So this is the first instance that this music video refers to Iann Dior as MK Ultra victim, right? So let's move on. Now, funny, in the very next scene, they were both just seen in all white, right? The purity, right? The color of innocence, all white. And now they're wearing black. He's wearing black. She's wearing red. You see what I'm saying? And they're in the red room with the candles. So off of that alone, we can already see what's going on here. Offset made a whole song about this red room, where they're in the red room with the candles. This is where blood sacrifices go on. This is where they summon demonic entities. This is where they worship Satan at, in this red room. They're surrounded in candles for a reason. It's like this for a reason. So why would this music video be showing you the same thing? It's not by accident. Like I said, Mac Miller was in the red room too. But what I want to point out about this is the album was called Watching Movies with the Sound Off. And Mac Miller was really trying to tell you something with that album name, Watching Movies with the Sound Off. And that's what I do with these music videos. And that's what you have to do to start catching the truth. You have to start watching these things with the sound off. And that's exactly what I did with this music video. I watched it with the sound off because I'm not trying to listen to you try to program me. I'm not trying to listen to you trying to throw me off. I'm trying to watch this bitch and trying to catch the bullshit that you showing these people. But see, they'll give you a catchy song. This music video didn't have shit to do with the song. It never does. It never does. So that's why I don't even listen to I don't even want to hear it. I want to see what you doing. I want to see this shit. I don't want to hear you. So that's kind of what you have to do. You have to watch these music videos with the sound off, because they try to distract you with a catchy tune, you know, a catchy chorus. They trying to throw you off, giving you a catchy chorus. You sitting there bobbing your head whole time. They showing you a fucking ritual right in front of your face, and you not getting it because you too busy being entertained. So we move on. He's wearing all this black dark clothing now. He's not wearing white anymore. This is showing him as he was in the sunken place, he was wearing white, but now as his vessel is being taken over, now he's become one with the other side. So that's why you see the color change, the attitude change. Everything has changed about him. Keep the lightning bolt on his arm right here. Right now she wearing black and red. Speaks for itself. And like I said, they was wearing white. They both was wearing white. Now they wearing these ritualistic colors. They in the red room. They wearing dark red. You see what I'm saying? One eye symbolism. And like I said, bro, this video resorts to them. If you look in the video, as the girl is crawling, you see a lot of monarch butterflies. So the use of monarch butterflies in the Hollywood industry, they're telling you that this artist or this celebrity, whoever the case may be, when it's a monarch butterfly around it, they're telling you that person has been subject to monarch programming. This person has been or is under mind control. So that's what that monarch butterfly means. So what is monarch mind control, might you ask? Project Monarch is an alleged government black program to create mind control slaves for use as spies, assassins, couriers, or prostitutes. Monarchs carry out their assignments and consequently have no memory of their actions. According to some estimates, there are over 2 million Americans currently under mind control. Monarch slaves are taken as infants and are traumatized using electroshocks, drugs, sexual abuse, mind games, and hypnosis in order to force the mind to split and create an alternative personality to deal with the pain. The victim imagines that someone else is being tortured and the mind is forced to split. So it comes to a point where they go through so much torture, it splits the mind and they think someone else is dealing with that torture. Each personality or alter, see, they always have an alter ego. Nicki Minaj told you how she had a guy named Roman. Now you could say she was demon possessed, or she had an alter ego in her body, an alternate personality. A lot of celebrities refer to their alter ego. Eminem had Slim Shady. Beyonce has Sasha Fierce. Now that could either be a demon, she could either be demon possessed, or she could be under mind control, and that is her altered personality that comes from being tortured. So each personality is then programmed and trained to perform specific tasks and missions. One alter can be a deadly assassin, trained in martial arts, explosives, and weaponry, while another, an innocent-looking courier carrying clandestine messages between world leaders, mob bosses, puppet dictators, and Hollywood insiders. Alters perform their assignments without the knowledge of the host's main or front personality. So their alter has been completely separated in the same vessel as the original. The traumas create amnesia walls between the different personalities, meaning that each alter is totally unaware of the existence of the others. And just to skim through this a little bit, this isn't just something in America. The Canadian government funded Dr. Iann Cameron, which is director of the psychiatric hospital between the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. So between 1950 and 1965, the Canadian government funded Cameron with sizable funding to basically conduct Project MK Ultra at an Allen Memorial Institute in Montreal. Now, they used a front organization called the Society for the Investigation of Human Ecology. So that was the front. That was how they would get people. They would basically lure people who had mental health issues, such as anxiety and depression. So they would go see this man and he would put them under MK Ultra. They thought that they were going there to work out their issues, but they really got programmed. So Cameron tested drugs like LSD, PCP, medically induced sleep for extended periods, electroshock therapy, and sensory deprivation. Those were innocent people that went in for mild depression, and they came out completely ravaged and their life was ruined, said Marlene Levinson, whose aunt was admitted to this institute as well. So her aunt was admitted to this institute, and it ruined her life. It gave her this altered personality. They were using these people as test subjects without their consent. In 1992, nearly 70 MK Ultra victims were awarded $100,000 by the Canadian government as restitution for the experiments. But many of the victims, including those involved in this most recent lawsuit, were not eligible for compensation because the ruling allowed for a very small window of qualifications, leaving out a very large number of survivors. The group filing the lawsuit is seeking a public apology from the government as well as compensation. although it was not specified how much they are seeking. So this is something that's being done worldwide. This is not just something that's done in the United States. As you can see, it is MK Ultra victims worldwide. So this artist is no different. So they're going to show you that Monarch butterfly, and they're going to show you the one-eye symbolism. They're going to show you that they have become an industry plant. So the video ends where he's submerged in this black goo. And one of y'all told me about this black goo and what it represents. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna say it again. Please say it again so I can pin your comment so people can see and so I can understand as well what that black goo represents. Now, just some gematria. Like I said, bro, you have to use these things to be able to decode their bullshit. If I can't use this, how else am I going to get the truth out to the people? So, Iann Dior, which is his stage name, funny because it's called a stage name. The world is a stage. These people are nothing but performers to you. His stage name is Iann Dior. His real name is Michael Ian, and they add up to the same numbers in the same ciphers. We got the numbers 48. If you take his full name, Michael Ian Almo, an industry plant, you get the same numbers in the same ciphers. This is not by an accident. And what's so crazy, I didn't even see this as I was going through, as I was collecting all the evidence for this video. I didn't see this until I was done collecting evidence. I was getting ready to make the thumbnail for this video, and I came across this dude actually made an album called Industry Plant. This dude made an album. This is his debut album that I talked about earlier. This is his debut album. His debut album as an artist is called Industry Plant. Like I said, he had one mixtape prior to this. One mixtape with 8 songs on it. I know it's some artists listening to this. Tell me how organic his come up is. Please tell me how organic his come up is. Y'all know that this shit is fabricated. And peep how he's in a box like a action figure. See, this is what they do to these people. They take them, they create their personas, and they show them to you. They show them these manufactured personas of these people. These people are playing a role. This isn't their real life. When you see these people, this isn't how they maneuver in real life. These are manufactured personas that they give to you and they program you with. He's in this box. He can't even get out. He can't even be his own person anymore because this is what he wanted. He wanted to be famous. It's delicate. He wanted to have worldly things. So now you're gonna be this industry plant. We're gonna put you in this box and we're gonna sell you to the people. You have no say in who you want to be anymore. You stuck in this box. Nicki Minaj and what's her name? Nicki Minaj and Mariah Carey showed you the same thing. They standing in this box, and this is when she was first becoming in the industry. So peep how she had the white on and Mariah Carey got the red on as the initiated, and peep the Monarch butterflies in the background. So they showing you right here what's really going on. These people are manufactured. They whole persona, they bodies, they whole look has been manufactured just for this industry so we can program these people. And like I said, bro, this was his debut album released November 8th, 2019. So if you take November 8th and his name, Iann Dior, you get the 48 once again. So this is why these artists drop certain projects on certain dates. They drop certain songs on certain dates. It's all a script that they following. These people that's in power, they're in love with numerology. So you have to use the numerology to figure out their bullshit. I understand. Okay, Okay, cool. The Bible says the Bible speaks against using gematria, but wouldn't that be a reason why they use it? You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. Like, sometimes you have to play their game to beat them in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm doing, bro. I'm literally using gematria to figure out how they script this shit out to the T. And that's how this shit works. Earlier this year, Texas rapper Iann Dior amassed millions of SoundCloud streams seemingly out of nowhere, signing to 10K projects. Peep the word projects. These artists are projects. The label that launched the careers of 6ix9ine and Trippie Redd. Surprising. 2 other industry plants. Iann moved to Los Angeles to pursue music and joined the Internet Money team. If you take the Internet Money in the Jesuit order, you get the same numbers in the same. Bro, it's funny because it's just so like blatant. This is all you have to do is just minimal research. This took me 10 minutes to find everything. It's taking me 40 minutes to present it to you because I'm trying to make sure I say it in the right manner and say it the right way. But this literally took me 10 minutes to find out all this shit. It only took me 10 minutes to find this out. And if you are questioning what the Jesuit order is, the founder of the Jesuits, Ignatius Loyola, was documented as a leading member of the Illuminati in the 1500s. Now we have Adam Weishaupt, who is clearly a Jesuit or a Jesuit agent, reviving and leading the Illuminati in the 1700s. If one analyzes these facts with an objective mind, you can come to no other conclusion except that the Jesuits have been ruling and leading the Illuminati since day one. The Jesuits are the secret puppet masters of the Illuminati, who hide in the shadows and under the protection of Roman Catholic religious costumes. The Jesuits act righteous and above board during the day in the public limelight. However, at night, they turn their crosses upside down and their religious costumes inside out and worship their true Lord, who is Satan. So y'all seen it right there, and y'all can do your own research. Always do your own research, get your own confirmations. But if you already thought this is a confirmation for you. These videos are confirmations of what you already thought about these people. You told whoever told me to watch this video, this is your confirmation that everything you thought was true. And that's all we have for this video. So like I said, every video to me is a case, and now my case, what's the word, bro? How you say that, bro? How you say that in court? I don't even know, bro. But I rest my case. You know what I'm saying? On that note, I rest my case. So y'all let me know the verdict in the comments, what y'all think. You see what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. And shit, I'm out.